Meanwhile, at the Grand Private Airfield, as Helen, Mildred, and Emily got out of the terminal to the limousine, and it stopped. I am so glad you told us your intention. I had to keep my agenda top secret in order for Tina, Frank, and Amy won't notice anything. I had to act exactly like them. Well, you did a very good job doing that. Why don't we go to my place? And as they all got in the limousine and closed the door, and this limousine depart away. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, Daniel came in and went to the stool bar and sat down just as CJ came to him and he noticed. CJ, what are you doing here? I work here. Yeah, basically I decided to stay here for good, really. I think I know why. That's what you think? Yeah, I do. You have a good reason, and I think it has to do with the new girlfriend you're dating. Meanwhile, at the Grand Suite Hotel in the hallway, Angela came to her room and took out a card and slid it and opened it and went in and put her package down and turned the lights on and Harold's there, which surprised her. Hi. And as Angela turned and closed the door, hope I didn't frighten you. Second up, I did. What the hell are you doing here? And how the hell did you find me? Believe me, searching for you is not a hard task. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Lauren's room, a doctor's finished examining Lauren. Talk to me. Is it bad news? When did you have this procedure done? A couple months ago. The thing is, Lauren, you were basically 4 months pregnant when you did this. What are you saying? Am I gonna be okay? Meanwhile, outside the Grand Baptist Church in the parking lot, where the LAPD squad cars and the SWAT team are on standby, and readers there watching till her husband Adam came to where she is and they kiss each other and pull back. Why is the entire police station and the SWAT team surrounding the church? What do you think? Seems you better damn well believe it. They're getting paid by my mom Karen, but more importantly, if either Maria or Nate back out, then it's jail time for them. I'm really proud of you. Thanks. It's about time they pay for what they did. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary at Nate and Maria's wedding, as the wedding music starts, and as everyone stands up and look at the back, just as Maria came, and as she thinking, soon I'll be Nate's wife for good, and nobody is gonna come between us at all. And as Maria began walking down the aisle, and soon arrived at the altar where Nate is. And as they turned to the minister while everyone sat down as the wedding begins. Welcome to another occasion as we gather here to join these two in holy matrimony. Let it be said once Maria and Nate recite their vows, nobody shall come between them. And as Maria thinking, considering what's at stake now, I can't afford to lose Nate. In fact, I won't. Not this time. Meanwhile, at the Whitedale Ridge Manor, Mildred, Emily, and Helen came in, and Helen closed the door. My God, it is so good to be home. And as they went in the living room, where the husbands? Kyle got a call to work at the diner by Jan. It seemed one server called in sick almost an hour before they had to come to work, which is kind of strange. Andrew also had work to do. So you all uncovered the secrets Tina's been... Yeah. From what I read, the details, I can't tell you how sick Tina truly is. I can relate to that. She's responsible for setting most of 2007 in motion. Well, that's not gonna last, because this year, everyone is gonna find out what a monster she truly is. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, CJ gave Daniel a Long Island tea, and as they began talking, so it's true. Dude, you don't even know her. I think I do. The person is not like you haven't seen before. She's amazing in a way I can't imagine. Really? And just where is this amazing woman of yours? She's not ready to be noticed yet. I hate being the one to rain on your parade, but there's something you should know, and it's about Tamara. What about her? I saw her at the Golden Gate restaurant, going after a job. Whatever the reason is, she may be moving into town as well. Meanwhile, at the Grand Suite Hotel in Angela's room, Angela and Harold are talking. I'm gonna ask you again, what the hell do you want? I have some news that I thought you might want to know. What is it? It seems you may be out of jail for good. What? You heard me. If there's a point, please make it right now. I can't do that. I'm warning you. If you're pulling my chain, I will make your life a living hell in a way you can't imagine. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Lauren's room, the doctor and Lauren are talking. Look, I'm not saying for certain, but it's the truth. I'll tell you what, come back next week and I'll run a test and you'll know whether or not you can carry a child. Thank you. And as the doctor went and left, just as Lauren's iPhone vibrated, and she see it's a text saying, meet in room 234, it's urgent, and it's Lauren thinking, perhaps it may be some good news, one I could really use right now. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church, as Rita and Adam came in the sanctuary, I am so lucky to have you in my world, and you always have me. So far, the ceremony is going smooth. Most of the guests are already wondering why the cops are here. I'm very aware of it. Besides, it'll create pressure. But again, that's what it's all about. In fact, one of the guests here is a cop. Nice, I know, right? I'm gonna make certain that what I said was serious. If they want their freedom, they know what they must do. Meanwhile, as the wedding continues, and as the minister turns to Maria, let's begin this. Maria, do you take Nate Collins to be your husband, for better or worse, rich or poor, or in sickness and health, as long as you shall live? I do. As the minister turns to Nate, Nate, do you take Maria Conway to be your wife, for better or worse, rich or poor, in sickness and health, as long as you shall live? I do. Let us rejoice as these two are committed to the symbols of their love for each other, and will build as time goes on. Now, we'll continue with Nate and Maria, who's chosen traditional wedding vows, which I'm sure every married couple knows. Maria and Nate are looking forward to anyone who's getting married soon, and when they do, they will remember their vows. And as Thomas and Gloria went and gave the minister the rings. Let's start with you. Nate, repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of my love for you forever. This ring is a symbol of my love for you forever. And as Nate put the ring on Maria's finger. Your turn, Maria. Repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of my love for you forever. This ring is a symbol of my love for you forever. And as Maria put the ring on Nate's finger. And as Adam and Rita are looking at the ceremony, looks like everything's going according to plan. Oh, it does. And let's just see if they can fulfill their marriage in the end. Meanwhile, at the Whitesdale Ridge Manor in the living room, Mildred, Emily, and Helen are talking. Where's Casey and Richard? Oh, they went straight home seeing that both of them were exhausted. But they'll devise a plan. No, there will be a plan. Tina has hurt so many people, and now that we discover her remaining secrets, no way in hell that bitch is getting away for what she's done. I agree. Which means the truth will come out. Once Casey and Richard turned this information to Greg, I'm afraid Tina's freedom is about to be over. And as Helen's cell phone beeps, and as she got it. Hello? Yeah. I'm on my way. Okay, and as Helen hung up. Is everything all right? Oh yeah. Look, I gotta go. But the truth will come out in the end. And as Helen got up and left, and Mildred turns to Emily. Wait until Rachel and Aaron hear for what Tina done. When they do, I'm pretty sure they want nothing to do with her. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, CJ and Daniel are talking. How long have you known this? I didn't realize you cared, you're right. But at the same time, is that why you called this mystery woman a few minutes ago? No, she and I have plans. You're wondering why Tamara's back in town. I think I have a hunch to why she suddenly came back. And if I think what it is what I think it is, well, she's in for a rude awakening. Meanwhile, on the back dock at the Golden Gate restaurant, Tamara came out. And as she thinking, one way or another, CJ, I will find you. And when I do, you and I are gonna be a family. And there's nobody that's gonna come between us ever again. Meanwhile, at the Graham Street Hotel in Angela's room, Angela and Harold are talking. I don't know all the details, but I'm giving you a sign. Look, I want more than a sign of hope. I'm doing the best I can. Not enough. I hired you so no one could take my daughter away from me. Yet they did. Don't worry. It won't be long till you get her back. This time for good. And as Harold went and left the room and closed the door. And as Angela thinking, Adriana, I love so much. And I'll be damned to let my sister or anybody else take you away from me. In fact, I have a plan to see to it that you'll be mine in the end. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the empty patient room, Lauren came in and see Paul lying in bed, who saw her and got up just as she came in and closed the door. What the hell are you doing here? I had to see you. You know, there's this new technology that was invented in the 90s, which is still around today. It's called a phone. Why didn't you call me? I had to see you face to face. What do you want? I want you, Lauren. Even though you're married to Jesse, there's no way in hell I'm gonna walk away from us without a fight. We're finished, Paul. No, we're not. I love you, and I'll be damned to let anybody else come between what we share. In fact, I won't. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church, outside the sanctuary, Adam and Rita are still looking at the ceremony. Come on, Rita. It's about to be. I'm not leaving till they're pronounced husband and wife. That way, they can't get out of their excuse. You know, I gotta admit, I didn't realize Maria was gonna go through it. I mean, even though she still loves Justin. Yeah, as of now, if you and I see her with Justin in a position that we don't like, all we gotta do is dial the phone and call Greg. I really wish I was here for Mac's survival. Hey, it's not your fault that Wayne and Linda tried to separate us. But in the end, you and I love each other. We love each other in a way that they can't stand. I know. That's why I fell in love with you again. After all this, how do you feel about a date? With you, I would love to. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, as Maria and Nate's wedding continues. Since Nate and Maria has fulfilled their vows, let it be known that their love will be forever strong. So, by the power vested in me in the city of Los Angeles, I've now pronounced you two husband and wife. And as Maria and Nate thinking, I can't believe we did this. I'm glad we did. Ladies and gentlemen, I prevent you. What I meant to say is, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Nate Collins. And as everyone applaud, I'm sure you two know what to do. That we do. You ready? Let's do this. And as Nate and Maria begin kissing each other, and as the others look in joy, especially Gloria, I'm so happy for them. I am too. And as Jeff thinking, Now that Nate's officially married, I can rest now, knowing that he will go near my sister Kristen anymore. And as the episode ends with Nate and Maria still kissing.